Hey Risha, how are you?
I'm good, Myra. How are you doing?
I'm good too, thank you. So tell us about yourself. How did you come to study at VIU?
So, I have been working in the past, actually. So, I was working for 7 to 8 years in the IT industry before I took a long maternity sabbatical break. And that gave me a reason to start back my career. And I actually thought, let's not, why don't add up some more credits on my resume and then get back to work. And since I had a child and we thought of planning to move ahead somewhere, took this opportunity, got into VIUs, completed my MBA recently in January. And that's how the journey from India to Canada started for me.
Great, great. Why are you interested in the Campus Ambassador volunteer?
So, when you actually come to Canada and VIU, so the first thing which any student is actually worried is about the international insurance. And GuardMe is the one actually who was providing it. So my first thing was when I was in here, how should I know what's the benefits? What is the coverage being provided? How do I get to know more about what's been there for one of the semester till we get the provincial medical services? And that's one reason that I started to interact when there was the booth when during our orientation. And on my interaction, I was offered, like, would you want to be an ambassador? So I was like, why not? This will be a great opportunity to know the team while it's a new place, to know a lot of new things actually. So just being a student might not have given me an opportunity. I could know the guard me well, I could know what's happening, and I could also able to help. I would be able to help the students who are coming later. So that's how I got into the campus ambassador program.
Great. How was for you working as a Campus Ambassador? How long have you worked as a volunteer?
So I did volunteer throughout my course. It was 16 months. So I was there for more than a year from the time I joined till I graduated. So it was more than a year that I have been with the team. It was a great experience actually, because you are representing, while being a campus ambassador, another organization within your own university. So you are the face value for the GuardMe. You get to interact with the departments which you won't do on a regular your classes routine, because then you have to know where the international education is actually planning out. If there are events happening, whom do we go and meet and get the organization done. And I would also like to say the highlight was also when being a campus ambassador, we were invited for the leadership retreat by the GuardMe. That gave another opportunity to meet the team who is behind this whole, the HR manager, the team, the CEO, and the sessions we were given regarding the leadership stuff. We get about to meet lots of other campus ambassadors from across the Canada, from different universities. So you make new friends, you know what they are doing good, what's something you could learn from them. It might not work for your campus, but you always get the ideas. And then I got certified as a safe talker, so which gave me another responsibility. Like, I could know my surroundings better, I should know how people are behaving. Do they really need some help? So insurance, that is a section where you go and help and protect people. It's not just on paper. So but there are a lot of other things. You could mentally support somebody. So those things really helped me. I found them really exciting. That's a new from the place I come in. That's not what regularly we would have done in India actually. So it was really a nice learning experience, new things I got to know about.
Great. How do you think being an ambassador helped you prepare for the workplace?
So, while being a campus ambassador, you're responsible for a lot of things. You have to manage between the time among the other campus ambassadors. You have to manage your own time between your classes and things. You have to organize events. You should know what's happening in the university or your campus when the new students are coming. So while doing all this, it helps actually, like how you can help the new students providing the services, or they are from different places, uh, how it can be worked around. So being a campus ambassador, if you're organizing events, you have to update the students about how they can take benefits from this insurance while the 3 months. So when you have all these experiences, when you go to a workplace, like I'm working at Home Depot now, which has a diverse people, so you still have that feeling, okay, I know different people, I've interacted with them, I know how I can pass the information, and that could be used at your workplace as well. It's not just I just did it a volunteer and I will not, but that experience which you gain, you always carry forward in your life.
Tell us about your current job.
So I have been with Home Depot for more than a year now. I did started there as just a cashier, part-time job while being a student. I got the opportunity to do my internship there, which was a part of curriculum. So I did go through that, and then I was promoted as a sales specialist. So that 1 year was really nice. I'm recently got into a new role and got promoted as a department manager. So I'm handling a department. I'm responsible for the business of the department, the team I handle, everything. It's like a baby for me, a business of mine within the whole Home Depot. So if I relate with the campus ambassador, so if I had organized events there, I know my team there, I know people we have interacted there. So that thing helps you to some level when you are handling something. Now it's a bigger responsibility how you can tackle the things. Okay, if this is a department, how can I organize things? How can I organize my place? So it's a new thing. So I've never been into retail, so it's nice learning how the retail industry works. And Home Depot is an amazing place to work for. That's what
Wow,
I have
you
felt.
you are doing very great actually. Congratulations for your
Yeah,
promotions.
thank you.
Do you think campus ambassador position allows you to develop and refine new skills?
Yes, of course. So it is a great opportunity. So you learn to analyze the situations and you take the decisions what's best for you as an ambassador and how do you represent as a guard me. You get to interact with a lot of different people in your normal routine, and you learn to time manage while you're doing your classes. You if you're organizing events, you have to see when you have time off, when your other campus ambassadors have time off, when you have to do the things. So there are a lot of new skills which you do, or you can refine your skills. Let's say I might be good in time management while I'm doing assignments, but I might not take up an 2 hours to put up an event together. So I might be able to fix that my other team can organize that event, but I could arrange that everything. So it depends how you balance your time. You will learn that more rather just being into the studies. If you're working, you have to manage your workplace, you have to manage your classes, you have to manage your assignments, and being an ambassador, which has its roles and responsibilities. So you have to fulfill that. It's just the name tag, somebody will take it. So you have to get into that. So depends how you take up things and how much you're involved, you definitely come out as a better person.
Sure. What are important qualities for a successful campus ambassador?
I would suggest the first, they should be a team player. They have to work with the team. They should know your campus well. They should be interactive actually. So you should be able to go talk to people, tell them what you're doing it. If you're sitting at the table in chair, maybe people will not even come and ask. You should know how to manage your time. You should have that enthusiasm to do the thing, because if they we make a schedule for like every month or 3 months, like when you're going to have an events done, you should not be like, oh, why do I have to do it? Should be like, oh, I have to do it, let's do something. So, and how you organize the events, you should be pre-planned enough. If you need some goodies to be done, if you need the information to be put up, it shouldn't happen on the last day you say, oh, I don't have it, so you can't do it. So there are a lot of things which you have to take care. Time management is the one. Being a team player, you should have the leadership skills. If somebody is not taking a responsibility, you lead the team and then organize the things. Keep interaction with the GuardMe team, they're always there to support you. So some of the things which eventually while you're studying will come forward when you be a part of the team ambassador team as well.
Great. And what advice would you give to the new ambassadors for the new team?
uh, I would say it's a great learning experience when you get into a team. You should come up with the new ideas if you have, if you are there. Like you interact with your GuardMe team, understand what, if you think something is not working fine, check with them what other universities or campuses are doing. So there's always some which are doing really great and some which are still able to figure out things. So get that ideas, try that out, think how your campus and the students at your campus would be actually willing to help you or support you, or how you can provide the information. So come up with an ideas among the students. uh, it's a great chance to be part of them. Example I can give, like our university, we were supposed to have the events initially in the international education department, but uh, when we came in, we had our booth couple of times there, and for 2 hours we would barely see 5 to 10 students come up. So we understood this is not the right place. So we had to think of a new place, which could be a cafeteria, which could be a library, where the inflow of students is more. So, if you're new, think, see what the team is doing, or if somebody is passing out, check with the GuardMe team, get some ideas, and then you can always work and put in your thoughts and be a success in your program.
Oh, this is a really good advice. Thank you. And what are your future goals?
Okay, it's been a little tough since I am in retail in the new place, new country, and I'm still learning the Canadian way of work, which is not similar to India. So I'm taking one step at a time. I have moved as a managerial role. Let's see what Home Depot has in future. It's just new and it will take some time for me to excel in that role. But definitely for a long term perspective, I would say being an international MBA student, I want to get into a managerial or a position where I could use what I have learned for. Home Depot is giving me a great exposure, but it's if it's I'm just stuck at the store level, I might not reach there. And the experience I have, I was handling previously like an alliance manager between two big Dell, Acer, AMD, the alliances between them. So I would definitely want to move somewhere where I could handle the partnership among the organizations or the senior level positions. So I can utilize what I've learned, what is my experience, the skills I've developed, and keep learning and growing as well.
I think you're on the right way. No worries.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, so do you have anything? Uh, if you can stop recording, if you want, I can